What's up YouTube, it's Big Dev and we're back again with another MLB The Show 25 video. Today we're going to talk about stub making, specifically a specific stub making method that came out with the All-Star Game content. This content came out last week. It's a really good stub making method currently in the game right now. You're going to net a very bare minimum 15,000 stubs per, I'd say about hour and a half maybe, but that's the bare minimum stubs that you'll make. You could possibly make even higher with this stub making method. So that's going to be what we're going to go over today in the video. But before we do that, if you guys are interested in any of this information, any MLB The Show type of content, you know, my tier list, all that stuff, join the Discord in the link down below. We have a good MLB The Show community going over there in Discord. So if you guys want to join that, I respond. I'm very active in there. So if you have questions about your team, questions about, you know, what card you should be using, investments, things like that, again, links down below in the description. Join the Discord, 100% free, 100% free access for everyone that, you know, is on the YouTube. Just, you know, join up on there. And without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, so this is gonna be a really quick video tutorial because there's not really much that goes into this, but basically it's Conquest. Conquest right now is really good for making stubs, and I'm gonna show you guys why. If you come over here to single player modes, go into your Conquest, it's this draft map right here. Now, I just completed this draft map like 5 minutes ago, and the reason it's so good right now for stubs is because you look down here at the goals, you get the 2025 MLB Draft Choice Pack every single time you complete this map. So in that pack, there's a lot of good cards, okay? So it's this pack right here, and you get 3 choices from 3 different rounds of players in this pack. Now, it's completely random. So you might get really low cards overall, like low sell overall, but you could also have the potential to get even higher cards overall. So you complete the Conquest map, you know, it's 5 teams, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 5 teams. You just complete this map really quick. A couple tips I can give you for completing Conquest quickly is basically, you know, a lot of you already know, just kind of fill out the map as you go, and once you fill it out, obviously then attack the strongholds, and one by one you'll be able to get it. Once you get like a 3-run lead, 4-run lead, you're gonna be playing on rookie, so just, you know, bunt your way through the rest of the game. Don't waste your time like swinging away, or what I do to protect my cards like averages and stats, and if I want to get XP and PXP and things like that. Once I get like a big lead, I'll swing away, but then I'll just, you know, overrun, like I'll run to third base instead of second base, or I'll run to second base on a single to make sure my player gets out. That helps you keep your averages up if you care about stuff like that. It helps you also accrue stats with those cards to get PXP and XP. So this is a really good way, and I'll show you why it's a good way to make stubs in a second here, but it's a good way to make stubs. You get that pack every time you beat this map. You get that pack which has different cards, and I'm going to show you their values here in a second. But you're also grinding, you know, the XP reward path, you know, PXP for your cards. You can also grind programs while you do it. So for instance, like if you're playing this map and you're trying to make stubs at the same time, what I would do is I would come over here, and instead of using like my God squad, right, that I would use for ranked, I would use one of my grind squads that I have set up here. This is a grind squad that I have set up for the Team Affinity All-Star that's going on right now. I'm sure a lot of you don't have every single Team Affinity done, so plug and play players like that. If you haven't seen my Team Affinity video, it's under MLB The Show 25 guides on my channel. If you want to see how to complete Team Affinity fast, go to that video. We're not going to get into that right now, but like I said, as you're playing this Conquest, you know, grind out your programs as well. Put in players that you need missions for, put them into a grind squad, go play those Conquest games. So you're going to be killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're going to be making stubs. You're going to also be unlocking more cards as you complete programs and stuff like that. Now let's get into the value of this and the potential to make stubs here. All right, so as you can see here, we have all of the 2025 draft cards here in the shop. The big potential here is these top 4 cards that you have a chance of pulling in that pack. I did this one time, and I ended up pulling Liam Doyle, and he goes for 50,000 stubs, which is awesome. So I pulled Liam Doyle, and then I pulled 2 other lower tier draft cards, but the quick sell value on these cards is minimum of 5,000 stubs. So even if you don't pull a Liam Doyle, right, you're at least getting 15K from selling all 3 of those cards. So how that happened for me was in the first round, I got, you know, 3, you know, lower tier cards that quick sold for 5,000. I chose one of them. Next round had Liam Doyle in the pack, and then 2 other lower tier cards. So I was able to choose Liam Doyle, and then the third round I had a lower tier overall as well. So I was able to choose, you know, 2 lower tiers in Liam Doyle, and that netted me about 60,000 stubs for like an hour of gameplay through that Conquest map. So again, this is for people that, like, you know, don't necessarily want to do Diamond Quest all the time. Also, it's good, like, Diamond Quest is still the #1 method for making stubs, don't get me wrong, But the thing is, with Diamond Quest, 1, you're not guaranteed anything. 2, it's not always an easy victory. And 3, you would have to make it an easy victory for yourself, you would have to complete the whole map. And even once you complete an entire Diamond Quest map and then tick on the stadiums, you're still not guaranteed the reward. With this Conquest map, you're 100% guaranteed the reward. You know what I mean? You're always going to get that pack at the end. You're always going to be guaranteed 15,000 stubs at least from doing that. And you're also grinding the other programs, the other missions, things like that. In Diamond Quest, you can't really focus on grinding programs or grinding other things because it's mostly just challenges, mini bosses, which you do get PXP for that. But there's no pitching in Diamond Quest aside from the 2 stadium games that you would play. So I think this is a really good method for that because, like I said, not only are you going to be grinding for those stubs at the end with that pack, and you're going to have a chance at pulling a big player, like one of those top 4 players from that pack, that's going to net you like 50,000 stubs plus an extra 10,000 from the other 2 guys. You could even get really lucky and pull multiple of those packs. You know what I mean? Like you could pull multiple of those big guys in one run. You could really maximize your stub potential. And it's kind of similar to Diamond Quest. Like, there are times that I've seen people play a GOAT game on Diamond Quest at 100%, and because there's a bug in the game, they don't get the reward. They just wasted their time. They played a GOAT game, they won, but they couldn't sell anything because they didn't even get the reward. It's a bug in the game right now. It doesn't happen often, but it does happen. So like I said, you just obviously you just come into Conquest and play the Conquest map. Another reason why I think this is better is it's better for people that don't have a really high skill level or really high skill ceiling, because you can play all 5 of these games on rookie, honestly, and you're gonna win. Like you're gonna beat this map. It's not hard. Like it's super easy to do. But in Diamond Quest, unless you play out the whole entire map, you're gonna have to play your game on Legend or GOAT to really maximize your stub earning potential. And even then, like I said, unless you're playing on GOAT at 100%, you're pretty much not going to get the reward. You're not guaranteed the reward. I think I played the whole map out. Hold on, we'll check here. This Diamond Quest here with Vlad Guerrero Jr. and Javier Baez, I played the whole map multiple times. I played the whole map out and won pretty much every single square and got to the stadium. And on Hall of Fame, it's still like only around like 80% to get the reward. You know what I mean? So, and I've lost. I haven't gotten the reward before. Like I've beat the game. I've beat it on Hall of Fame or Legend and have not gotten the reward multiple times. Way fewer overall than 80%, it seems. So, like I said, you could do Diamond Quest. It's a really good method to earn stubs. This is just a different way of earning stubs. I know a lot of you in the comments could be like, Diamond Quest. I know, guys. Trust me, I play this game a lot. I know about Diamond Quest. This is just an alternative for you guys to earn stubs and to earn PXP and XP along the way as well. And I think it's better, especially right now, because of all this other content that they just dropped. You're gonna need to grind missions. You're gonna need to grind PXP. You're gonna need to grind that kind of stuff out. And the best way to do that is that draft Conquest map right now. I got a little sidetracked there, but anyway, like as I was saying, you can pull one of these top 4 guys here, or you can end up pulling one of these lower guys. A lot of these guys they're in the packs, you know, as you pull them. So a lot of them are, a majority of them, I will say, are lower tiers. So the chances of pulling one of these top 4 guys is a little low. However, like I said, I did it one time and I pulled Liam Doyle. I'm about to do it a second time right now to farm some stubs because I want to get Cal Raleigh and some other cards on my team that I need stubs for. I'm not going to open up the credit card, but as you can see, like these other guys, they don't all go for 5K. Like there's other guys here that go for like 8K, 7K, and then like the lower guys obviously go for quick sell value of 5K. But like I said, minimum that you're going to get for playing 5 Conquest games is 15,000 stubs. That is a decent amount of stubs for really just not even to just a mindless grind of playing Conquest games. And like I said, on top of it, you're earning other cards because if you do it properly and you use the correct cards for other content to complete like missions and stuff like that, you're earning even more, like more packs and stuff like that through XP and stuff like that. So I think this is currently the best method as the game stands right now. I think this is the best, like most efficient method for stubs, because again, it's you're killing multiple birds with one stone. Like you're doing multiple things besides just, you know, in Diamond Quest. Your end goal is just get that reward and sell it. This is a little kind of like a hybrid grind. Like you're getting the reward, but you're also completing other things. So hopefully that makes sense. I've literally just been sitting here yapping, saying it. It's a quick video, but yeah, hopefully that made sense. And if you guys have any other stub making methods that you want me to make a video on, or have any questions about Conquest, things like that, leave it in the comments down below. Or again, join the Discord, man. Join the Discord. I'm always active in the Discord. If you have any questions, I'm there to answer them for you. Discord is the best place to find me. My Twitter is good too, but it's my Twitter. I don't spend a lot of time on there because I'm having trouble growing the following on there. So again, if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next video.